If you came to this video, then you're possibly looking for a mic, but what kind of mic are you looking for? Maybe you are looking for a clip-on mic, or maybe you need a shotgun mic. Perhaps you are a teacher or presenter who needs a desktop mic, or maybe you want all three along with on-camera functionality for DSLR cameras. What if I told you there is one mic that can solve all these problems? That's exactly what the Boya Magic Mic is designed to do, and that's the mic we are reviewing today. Unboxing wise, inside the box you get a pouch which has all the accessories. You get two transmitters, a USB-C receiver, a lightning receiver, a on-camera receiver for DSLRs. There is also a charging case, two magnets attached to transmitters already, two for windshields for transmitters, one for windshield for the charging case for the shotgun mode, one foam windscreen, a 3.5 mm TRS to TRS cable, a USB-C to USB-A cable, a USB-C to USB-C cable, and an all-in-one storage bag. Interestingly, Boya's Amazon listing says that the box does not include a mini tripod, so I ordered one separately, but when I unboxed my package there was actually a mini tripod inside the pouch, so I'm not sure if it was a mistake or not. So just keep in mind that according to their official listing, the tripod isn't supposed to be included in any of their packaging. Design and build quality wise, the Magic Mic's design immediately stood out to me. It is super ergonomic and has a tubular shape rather than the usual rectangular build I have seen in most mics. I really like this new approach. It is compact, lightweight, and feels sturdy in the hand. I really love to hold the casing in the hand. It is so ergonomic. The plastic quality and paint job are solid, giving it a premium look and feel. Even the transmitter and receiver inside the case, the whole setup feels surprisingly lightweight. The magnets for attaching the transmitters are discreetly built in, so you don't need to worry about losing them like with many other mics. Usability wise, pairing the Magic Mic is seamless. Just plug in the receiver, take out the transmitter, and it pairs automatically without any hassle. I did not encounter any lag or sync issues in my testing, whether on phone or on camera. The transmitters are very lightweight and low key, and although the Boya logo is still present, it is subtle enough not to draw attention. Audio quality wise, I tested the mic in all its modes: clip-on, handheld stick, desktop mode, and on-camera mode. Clip-on mode gave me the best audio quality with richness and clarity. So in this test, guys, we are going to be testing the raw audio, which is like its dynamic range in terms of picking its different frequencies, and also the fullness and clarity and richness of the voice that it is capturing. I'm using it in this clip mode. My testing, it is really good. The richness is really good. The dynamic range is really good. It captures the depth of my voice in a really well manner. The frequencies that it captures are really good. So for example, a clap, then we are going to be testing the low noises. So for example, can you still hear me? Maybe it captures the low noise, or maybe it not. It depends. So it is really good at picking low noises as well, and then it is really able to handle loud bursts. So it is a feature that I only found it in this, at least in my history of reviewing mics, I found it only in this mic, which is rate limiter, in which it can handle loud bursts, suddenly loud bursts of sounds. So for example, a horn or something, like if you came very close to it or something like that, and there is a burst that is very uncomfortable and it creates a distortion. It is able to handle it because it uses a backup track. So for example, if I say testing, 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 so I mean, you can still see that and feel from the sound that I shouted, and there was a rise in the frequency, but in overall you will not find it uncomfortable because it is being rate limited by this mic. So that's really great. And let me play a song, because we also want to see how it handles different frequencies. in handheld stick and desktop tripod modes, the audio lost a bit of depth because the mic is enclosed in the case. Still, the quality remained very good overall and with consistent results across mobile and camera use. This is the test in which I'm using it in shotgun mode. In shotgun mode, you usually keep a certain distance from your mouth, and I have noticed that a subtle depth and richness of the sound or voice is lost because it is inside the enclosing, and the thing that is still recording it is still the same transmitter that you use one. So you like uncover it and bring it out. So there are two transmitters. It is using one of the transmitters in the shotgun mode, and because it is inside the casing, there is a subtle I'm not sure if you guys are able to hear depending on the device you are using, but I can, in my testing I felt it like there is a loss or there is a muffledness and loss of depth of sound. And especially if you, for example, if I take it and move it to the desk, now it is sitting on the desk mode and the distance has increased, so will the depth and the subtle richness of the sound. And say I have felt it with the songs, I have felt it with my own audio. And so whenever possible, try to use it unclosed, like the clip one right here, which is the ideal version. But it also serves a purpose when you are, for example, interviewing someone, and in that may the depth, a subtle loss of depth is acceptable. Same is for desktop mode. If you're a presenter or a teacher, you are recording some course, a subtle loss of depth is acceptable in that case as well. So I think in those use cases, for example, if you are on a video call and you are using it, in those cases, it does its job really well, but there is a slight subtle lack of depth and richness. And but I think in those cases it is still a valid case and really good mic, because those are separate cases and it is trying to serve all of them. Since the package that I ordered also includes attachment for DSLR cameras, so the Boya Magic can work with DSLR cameras as well. And this is the test of that. I'm using it in shotgun mode on the stand. It is a little further away from me, so my sound may be a little less as compared to the other tests that I ran with an iPhone. The raw sound impressed me with clarity, warmth, and fullness. It captured claps, shouts, and dynamic vocal ranges accurately. When I shouted, the limiter kicked in to keep the sound sharp but not painfully loud, while still conveying that I had shouted. I also tested it by recording a song, and the frequency response was excellent. It captured bass and highs cleanly, preserving the character of the playback. Noise cancellation wise, the mic offers three levels of noise cancellation: no noise cancellation, weak noise cancellation, and strong noise cancellation. Each worked well without significantly compromising audio quality. Even with strong noise cancellation enabled, the richness of the sound was mostly preserved, which isn't something I can say for many budget mics in this range. What we are going to do is run a quick noise cancellation test. Nothing versus weak noise cancellation versus strong noise cancellation. What I'm going to do is that this is an air conditioner running. It usually runs at silent mode, like it does not give away any sound at all. But what I'm going to do is just trigger it in turbo mode, so it gives away all the sound it can possible to cool the room as quicker as possible. And then we will turn on the noise cancellation step by step. So here we go. I'm going to increase the speed and turbo. You should be able to see it in turbo mode, and at this point you should be able to hear the background noise, and I think it is at maximum right now, so there should be a background noise at this point. Let me turn on the weak noise cancellation. All right, right now we are in the weak noise cancellation. For most use cases this should be enough. For example, in my room where there is minimal noise, routers and things like those, and silent mode, air conditioner, it should be enough. But for
many cases it will not be enough. So in this case, you will be able to hear a minimal noise still, but my sound should be way cleaner than before. And let's try to switch it to strong noise cancellation so that we can get rid of all the noise at all. At this point, I have turned on the strong noise cancellation, and at this point, you should not be able to hear like anything, or if it is there, it should be minimal to nothing. So that use strong noise cancellation when there is a lot of air or things like that, and weak noise cancellation for normal ambient noise. And if you have a very quiet studio room, I don't have, but if you have, then don't use noise cancellation at all. And the reason for not recommending noise cancellation and people avoid it is because it also clips away the sound. But fortunately with this mic, one thing that I have noticed is that the fullness of sound does not go away. Even at strong noise cancellation, you can hear that there is depth and fullness and richness to my sound and voice, which is not with every mic, trust me. With many mics, when you go to strong noise cancellation, it just starts clipping out and makes your noise muted as well. So this was a quick noise cancellation test.
This mic also has a companion app, and the companion app is well designed. You just plug in the receiver, open the app, and it auto detects the transmitters and receivers. You can monitor battery levels, adjust gain, toggle noise cancellation, set IQ preferences, and even update firmware. Settings stay in sync whether you change them through the app or with the hardware button. So overall app experience was really good. Boya claims 6 hours on the transmitters and up to 30 hours with the charging case. While I did not test the full limit, my 2 to 3 hour sessions did not show any battery problems at all. Even if it doesn't hit the full 30 hours, the claimed battery life, anything above 20 is still very good for most users. Charging while recording is also supported for both phone and camera use. So even if you run out of battery, you can just use your backup power bank brick and still keep going. Overall, the Boya Magic delivers on its promise of versatility and ease of use. The audio quality is strong, AI noise cancellation is effective without ruining natural tone, and the design is lightweight and ergonomic. While handheld and desktop modes lose a touch of richness compared to clip-on mode, they are still more than good enough for their intended usages. Add in the thoughtful magnetic clips, case controls, and a solid app, and you have a microphone system that stands out in its price category. At the time of making this video, the Type-C version is priced at around 89 US dollars on Amazon, which is an excellent value if you only need it for the phones. The package I tested, which includes lightning and camera receiver for DSLR, is priced at around 129 US dollars on Amazon. But again, if you don't need DSLR support, I would recommend the 89 US dollar versions. I think it's a very good deal for what you're getting. So if you are a vlogger, interviewer, teacher, or podcaster looking for a flexible wireless mic solution, the Boya Magic is definitely worth considering. Lastly, if you found this review helpful, consider subscribing for more in-depth tech reviews like this one, and let me know in the comments what mic system you are currently using. Take care. Bye.